Hi guys, thanks for joining us on the Elation podcast today. Before we start the video, I'd like to let you know that we shot this video before Choppa's car accident. We held the video for a little while to help let him and his family heal, but this is part 1 of 2 episodes. Hope you guys enjoy.
Do 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 do. You know what I'm saying?
Eating mushrooms.
I wasn't eating no mushrooms.
Well, no, in the game. In the game.
I said, you got something? I told you this about to be that interview here, man.
All right, guys. Thanks for joining the Elation podcast today. We are with Choppa Style.
What's up, brother?
What's up, man? How you doing?
I can't complain at all. I'm happy to be here with you.
It's good to see you, man.
Come on, man. It's good to see you too, man.
Yep, fresh off a show. Fresh off a show, touring like always.
Oh, yeah.
Doing good things. Oh, yeah. You know, it's funny being around you. You say stuff that I find myself saying stuff that you say in your songs by accident, not even like trying.
It's hypnotizing.
Absolutely, man.
That's what I do my crowds. You know, I be myself. You know, a lot of people, they just go out there and they have an act. Me, I don't be acting. I be serious.
Oh, yeah, no, 100%. You could tell that you were meant for that stage.
Man.
You know?
If you ask 20 people 10 questions about Choppa, you're going to get 30 different answers. I promise you, that's just how I roll. You know, you got, your nighttime Choppa, your daytime Choppa, your stage Choppa. Then you got D. Turner.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
But I'm glad to be here with you, brother.
Absolutely, man. Well, there's certain people made for the stage and certain people not. I'm not made for the stage, so we know that.
We found that out for Piglet.
We found that out for Piglet. You know, I'm good here, but you get a couple of drinks in me and you put me on stage in front of a couple hundred people and I'll say the wrong thing.
Well, it was the right thing.
Well, yeah.
Hey, I had your back.
You saved me. You saved me. You saved me. You know, everybody, even my mom noticed it. Like, Choppa saved you.
Hey, we come to do one thing. Make America dance again.
There you go. Make America dance again. I love that. I love that slogan, by the way.
Thank you.
I love that slogan. I think it's actually something, we're going to get into your origin story in just a minute. But I think it's something that we really need as a nation to pick up, that good feeling that we enjoy being around each other type feeling. Because I feel like we lost that during COVID.
Music makes people come together. I don't care whether you're in church, the club, or riding your vehicle. You play the right song, everybody around you going to have a good time. You play the wrong song, everybody going to be crying.
Right.
Yeah, right. What I'm saying?
No,
so
100%.
So that's why we got to make them dance. That's my whole goal right now.
100%.
So.
Well, and I feel like we were more fun when we were dancing in the club, having fun with each other,
Well,
there was a time when we all truly did that. Now I feel like it's gotten so angry and so dirty and so dangerous.
Well, put it like this here, perfect example. I was in Atlanta for the Saints game last season, and I told my girl, I said, let's just go explore. I wanted to go see what Atlanta club life, the nightlife was about. So I paid, I think, $100 to get in this club. It was cool. And the drinks was like $55 just for something that I would have got for $7 here. But I still went on and did it. I said, it's time to have a good time. I don't even want them to know I'm Choppa. I just want to come through. I had like a hat on like this here.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You can't really see his Choppa. It may be him, but
right.
I don't want to ask him and it ain't him. So anyway.
You pulled the Will Smith. You pulled the Will Smith.
Yeah. I fast forward that Fresh Prince walked in, you dig. And everybody that was in the club, the music they was playing, they were just standing up against the walls. And I'm like, damn, nobody dancing, nobody having a good time. It was just on some, turnt thugging shit, you know what I'm saying? Right. I'm like, damn, like that's cool, but ain't no woman on the dance floor having a good time, you know what I'm saying? So I said, man, you know what? When I leave Atlanta tonight, I'm about to do something different. And I made sure when I made it back to New Orleans, I got back in that studio and I said, I'm about to make America dance again.
You know
what I'm saying? I got to. I want to be the one. I mean, I'm not saying no disrespect to no other artist that has, club songs or whatever, but everything is turning into, is either, well, I can't say that because I was the guy saying, if you want your 8 holler, I was that dude when I was younger. So
yeah, but you know what? The drugs were more uppers. They were uppers back then.
There was
Now everything
uppers.
is lean and
Oh
codeine
man, and
and
the
pills
crowds is
and
the crowds, you know.
yeah,
So
everything
they
is
on something different now, you know,
yeah, 100%. But do you also notice that the dance floor has gotten smaller?
because they just want the bar. You know what
Right.
I'm
Well, so
saying?
the
Yeah.
club owners are building more booths and bottle service
Oh, and they
stuff,
set tables
and
up anywhere. Matter of fact, this would be a section right here. They'll put a
right,
sheet over this right here. Oh, I sold another section. 125 right here. You
right
know what I'm
here.
saying?
You know what's crazy? I was in Vegas years ago for one of the I think many the Pacquiao fights. I forget exactly what it
Hmm.
was, but and I was with a group of people that were with. Well, I was with Akon's older brother Omar. I don't know if you know.
Omar,
Yeah,
yeah,
Omar.
Omar, yeah.
Yeah, but so Omar and then he walked in with a group, and that group had paid for like one of the DJ tables that night, which was like 50 grand,
Hmm.
and at like we got there at like 10 o'clock, and at midnight they were kicking us out because they sold that table again to somebody else for 80 grand.
See what I mean?
I'm saying, like, so you pay 50 grand for 2 hours. I'm not
2
even
hours.
drunk because of the way bottle service works.
You should have
And we
told
out.
Omar, give me that 50 grand. Look, if we're gonna send this 50 grand to Chopper,
Right?
I would have came there. Look, we would have set it up on top of the DJ booth. All I had to do was sing Chopper style. The crowd would have went crazy. The
Uh,
DJ wouldn't have had no other choice but to let us stay.
oh
You see what
man,
I'm
oh
saying?
believe me, Omar would have known how to spend that 50 grand. But that's funny. No, it's just I feel like even as a whole, the club scene, we just need to get back to dancing and having
Right,
fun,
right, right,
and
right.
it'll make everybody, like you said, music make everybody come together. But
Hmm.
it's about the type of music you listen to,
Right, right.
you know, because
If we listening to pain records
because
all
it
day, we're
could
gonna
definitely
feel pain.
if it could definitely separate too, you know,
Most
it could
definitely.
put you in your corner and separate, you
Oh
know.
yeah, man.
So
Hey, see when I be in that club and I hear the wrong music, oh my goodness, man, get away from me, you heard me? Please get away from me. Hey, I'm fussing with the people that's with me. They're like, what's wrong with
right,
Chop? I told y'all I'm a monster at night,
yeah.
and don't make me feed you to
Well,
the demon that then went in me. You
Well,
see what
yeah,
I'm saying?
yeah, 100%. Well,
Because of the
it's what
music.
it's what you feed the animal too.
Right,
You're a
right,
beast, so if what you
right.
feed yourself. I mean, if I watch The Sopranos all day long, I'm gonna start talking like Tony.
Hey, Tony. Hey,
Yeah,
hey, man. Hey, I need that over here
you
right now,
know,
man.
I'm not
Yeah.
gonna start. I'm gonna stop taking shit from anybody.
Come
You
on,
know.
man. You know how it go.
So it's part of it, but it's what you got to feed the beast, and I feel like feeding it with good
Good
energy
energy,
will
man.
help
A
overall.
few love records in the club won't hurt, man.
No,
Come
not
on,
at
you
all,
know.
man. Not at all. Well, so let's get into your origin a little bit. So let's tell the people where you're from, where'd you go to school. Let's do that type of talk.
All right. Well, I just want to invite everybody and welcome them into the mind of Chopper right now, letting y'all know it's about to go down. Let's talk. All right. Where I'm from is the West Bank side of New Orleans. You know, a lot of people always say, "Oh, the West Bank ain't New Orleans," and nah, 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 nah. Shut up. They don't know the history. You know what I'm saying? The thing is, if you feel that way, your grandma raised you wrong.
Right,
You know what I'm saying?
100%. Yeah,
West Bank is a part of the city. You know what I'm saying?
my
And
dad was born in Crown
come
Point,
on,
raised in
man.
Lafitte,
Come
so
on,
we
man.
West Bank.
And you can't go back down Lafitte talking that trash. I'm telling you, you're gonna be in the
Absolutely
bayou.
not.
You're gonna be in that bayou.
hundred
Yeah,
percent.
fish food.
Uh huh.
You see what I'm saying?
Uh
And
huh.
the reason why I represent the West Bank, the entire West Bank, is because we moved around a lot. So like that's why I say you ask 20 people, you know, a couple of things about Chopper, you're gonna get 30 different answers. You know, you may have somebody say, "Man, Chopper from Gretna, Chopper from Marrero, Chopper from Harvey." Originally, my mom and dad, they're from Harvey. So I was raised in Harvey. We moved to Marrero when I was about 9, 10 years old. Maybe a little younger than that. You know, I don't remember. You know, I don't remember what
Right.
happened last night sometimes.
Yeah.
But we moved to Marrero, and I started holding Marrero down. You know, I still hold Harvey down. Then we moved to Gretna, and we moved to Algiers. You know, we moved a lot of places. I got family that's out way in, you know what I'm saying, Kennedy Heights. You know what I'm saying, Power Line. I got family in Avondale. So it's like West Wego.
Right.
All of that is a part of my origin. So it's like I represent the whole West Bank. So when you speak of the West Bank, just know my flavor is on that some way. Whether you love me or hate me, I love you. You know
Well,
what
you
I'm
put a
saying?
little bit of that energy on the Straight from the NO track because you
Come
shouted
on,
out
man.
everybody.
Yeah, I had to.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people wasn't. It's like they forgot about the West Bank. So I had to let them know. Come on, man. We got big artists that came from over there like Tim Smooth, Bust Down, MC Thick, you know what I'm saying? Trey 8, Doghouse Pots. Man, the record labels I was looking up to when I was a youngster, Mobile Records, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
It was a lot of record labels over there. I don't want to say everybody's name because it's going to be like, man, you forgot me. Apologize, you know what I'm saying, right now.
Come on, your Grammy speech. You can't tell
Yeah,
everybody.
yeah.
You can't name everybody. But that's funny. Well, so where did you go to school? That sounds like my story because
Damn,
I got kicked out of a bunch of schools. When people ask me
man.
what school I went to, I know would pick
What
one.
school I stayed in? That should be
Yeah,
the question.
right,
Hey, what
right.
school did you stay in? Let me tell you something.
Yeah.
Rosie was my best friend.
Okay.
Rosie. For the people that don't know what Rosie mean, remainder of the school year. I got put out. Listen, I played football for every school I went to. I was good. You know what I'm saying? I played for the Parks coming up. They knew I had talent in football, so it was either football or rapping. So football season, oh, I stayed in school.
Right.
That's what I wanted to do. So
Right.
I was focused. You know, I passed every test. See, after football season, man, I did what I wanted to do. They used to freeze my grades. They called my mom, Miss Turner. Darwin, and she like, oh Lord, what he done did now. So they would freeze my grades. If I was passing, just keep him home the rest of the school year. And everybody that know me, they know that ain't no lie. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, half of the year I was at home playing Nintendo. Do 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 do. You know what I'm saying? But as far as
Eating
schools, I
mushrooms.
went to every school. I went to every school. I wasn't eating no mushrooms.
Well, no,
You got
in
something?
the
No, you got
game.
something?
In the game.
I said, you got something? No, I told you this about to be that interview here, man.
Oh man!
I'm telling you.
Why is the mic moving?
When I tell you that I went to every school on the West Bank, even if I was cutting class and I went to Everett, John Everett High School.
Right.
And I used to cut class and go to West Jeff because I had a little boo over there, you know what I'm saying? And I used to get on campus like I was a student there, and I used to sit in teachers' classes and everything. I think Jubilee used to be letting me in classes, and he gave me a little hall pass, yeah? Jubilee was a teacher over there, so...
Yeah. You could do that stuff back in the day, man.
Back in the days, it was great. Nowadays, you going to jail.
No, you go to jail
You
for
going
that.
to jail. Truancy.
Yeah.
We duck truancy every day, you know what I'm saying? But I went to Marrero Middle, Ellender. I went to Truman, man. It's like every middle school in Marrero knew me. And all my teachers that see me now, they be like, Darwin, I'm so proud of you. You change your ways and you living your life the way that you always said it. Because see me, I always had a problem with authority. And I felt like, don't tell me what I won't do. Let me tell you, I do what I want to do and still to this day. And I'm not saying all y'all should do that.
Right.
It's just more of, I knew my goal. I knew exactly what I wanted to do. When people asked me when I was younger, what you want to be? I said, I'm going to be an entertainer. They looked at me and laughed. You know what I'm saying? Look at me today. I'm entertaining.
Right.
I'm on here entertaining with you. You see what I'm saying? Now we about to go viral on them.
Well, funny, football and music have a little bit of that entertainer side in each other. So when did you truly decide to move into rapping from sports? Because it's funny. I jumped around a little bit. I started in Curtis because I was playing football in grade school, and I was like, I want to play football. And then I got to Curtis and realized that I don't want to play football like this. Curtis is different animal. JT push you that summer. That summer is not summer. It is NFL camp style, crazy. And
it changed my life. All right, we was winning all our games. We was undefeated. And we had scrimmaged against these country boys. My daddy said, them big neck mother boys, them big old necks. Let me tell you, this is a scrimmage. This game don't even count, you heard me? Man, coach and said they put me in. So all right, I went in as fullback. I gained about 13 yards. I'm running, went through. Boom. I woke up.
hit a wall.
Like Kango and them said, hit the wall, who? Tear it down, who? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Josephine Johnny, boy, let me tell you, I got hit. I looked up, what the smelling sauce got me. I said, I don't think I want to do this anymore. I took my helmet off right then and there. I said, man, y'all gonna hurt me. Y'all playing for keeps out chicken. This was a scrimmage game.
Oh, man.
Coach was asking where I was at Monday morning. Shit, I was in the studio with Take 4 Records. I said, I gotta go rap. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
Yeah, man, I wasn't playing,
No, football, it's serious.
It's serious, yeah.
Yeah, we had to run through, freshman, stuff. I had to run through the offensive line throwing pillowcases with cleats and stuff in it, as a rush thing. And I did that, and I did it. But the thing that got me was the running. I enjoyed playing football, but I guess I didn't really enjoy the workout part.
Well, that tunes you to keep you balanced when you're in the game.
Well, and that's the thing. Like, you got to be 100% in those things to truly do it. So, I wasn't into that. So once I got pushed too hard on that, I was out. But it's still an entertainer. So so rapping What was that? So that was that first decision. Like, all right, I ain't doing football anymore. I'm a move into rapping. What was the first song that you created then after that?
Well, during that time of me playing football in school, I'm talking about from middle school to a little bit of high school, it wasn't even songs. It was something called 9 o'clock props. I don't know if a lot of people remember that, but it
Mm,
was Wild Wayne's to do something on the radio. Hey, you, what's your name? You on the radio with your boy Wild Wayne, and
okay.
I would get on there like every night. It was me and a couple of my partners. We called ourselves the Stock Boys because at that time I was living in Woodmill, so Woodstock. We
Okay.
used to call ourselves the Stock Boys, and we would go against anybody. We didn't care who it was. We would smash them every night on 9 o'clock
Just
props.
doing
So
freestyles.
yeah, so we would tag team on them. I'm talking about I'm on one phone, we on three-way. I do the first verse, my partner do the second verse on there.
Right.
Like we knew
But
each other
but
lines.
that had to start somewhere before you started doing it on the radio. That like did you guys start doing it like in the street together? Like how did it like or in school together? Like did you guys just build up confidence before you got to that spot
Well,
or
actually, I mean, to be honest with you, I knew this was what I was going to do from when I was a kid. I did a talent show in the fourth
okay.
grade school. Like I remember, that's when you used to lift your pants leg up and it was about this high, and
Right, right, right.
I'm doing that little step. I won that talent show. Actually, when one of the principals at the grade school I went to, I made a song for him because he was retiring, and they let me rap it. So I mean, I knew from then that
So you were
yeah,
yeah, you were in it
I,
already,
I I
yeah.
knew what I was gonna do. So like, far as like the first song, um, I can't even remember what my first song was because I had so many of them. I mean, from the you know went to the park, then it got dark type rapping to
Right, right, right.
where I'm at today. Like I always just rhymed. You know what
Right,
I'm
right, right,
saying?
right. All
So
right. Well, no, if it started from freestyles, it started from freestyles, and
yeah.
then I mean, you build up confidence doing that, you
hmm
know. Well, so then tell me about your journey to No Limit. What
Oh
led
man.
what led you to P?
I mean, I'm put it like this here. When I started hitting the stages, I was too young to be in the clubs from the beginning. While Wayne, again, we're bringing his name up, he brought me to this concert in La Place. So he probably watching this right now. He just said my name. What he gonna say? Wayne, I'm sorry, but I gotta tell him the truth. He can't pick me up in a Range Rover. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, he come pick me up from my mama house. I'm in the range. I'm, a little young. Wayne said, "Hey, I got this show that I'm hosting in La Place. I want you to come and I want you to rap." I'm like, "You serious?" Like, I'm fresh off the 9 o'clock props. I don't know nothing about this yet. So, man, I don't know what happened. Wayne said, "Hey, drink this beer. You're gonna be all right, man." I performed with my back turned to the crowd. He came, he looked at me, he said, "Hey, you gotta turn that way." So I turned that way and I rocked the crowd. You know what I'm saying? And from that point on, it was just evident. It was like this the beginning of Choppa style. You know what I'm saying? I was with a group before that called the Soldier Boys, and we put out an album. Like the high school days. So just picture me playing football, having albums, coming out, records coming out,
Right.
songs. We in the morning, me and my partner Don Keller, we beating on the poles before class, in between class, when the bell rang, we making the girls dance and all kind of, what I'm saying? I can't say the song, they were too explicit. But everybody that went to school with me, they know. But we used to be having them dancing in between. So the journey, um, me and Big Ramp was real tight, and he kept telling, Take Four Records, like, "Hey, this dude is, y'all need to holler at him." So they wasn't listening. They didn't understand. They didn't see the potential at first. So
Well, it takes a long
yeah,
time for that message to get across,
right. So DJ Ron, what I'm saying, he used to start bringing me to the clubs. He'll come pick me up and say, "Man, look, I'm doing Mike's place tonight. I'm doing Stars or whatever." So I just go grab the mic, and that's when I met Fifth Wall Weeby and Josephine Johnny and Hot Boy Ronald and Charlie Wap, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, I would see them on the stage and they doing something different from what I do. Like I would go on the stage and I'm rapping metaphorically, like I'm spitting bars.
Right.
And, by me having a little look, the women, they like me, you know what I'm saying? But Johnny will come out and be like, oh, 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 and the crowds will go crazy. I said, wait, I'm doing the wrong thing. So I had to, you know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
switch it up a little bit. So, I came back with some things, crowd hype stuff. And I remember Wild Wayne telling me, like, what are you doing, dude? Like, you can really rap. So I said, Wayne, you weren't in the club with me last night. I saw the women dancing. It just changed my whole atmosphere. Like, I wanted that. So, I ran with them for a while. We called ourselves the Clique, and nobody was, messing with us in the city, Um, we were going different little talk shows and everything locally, and things started happening. So we all start branching out, doing our own things. But it was like when Voltron get together, we Voltron, but we could
Right.
always break up and do our own thing. So after that, that's when Take Four, got interested, and they put a little project out on me. It actually did numbers.
Yeah.
It actually did. I can't remember, I can't recall, but it did a lot of numbers, regionally.
Right.
So
Well, it
getting,
made noise,
yeah,
obviously.
yeah, yeah. Getting with No Limit. I don't know the true story, but I heard two stories.
Okay. All right.
And God bless the dead. Mr. Magic told me the story, and God bless the dead. So why Bob told me the story, and it was in different places at different times. It was like Master P was signing with Universal at the time, and they asked him like, "Hey, who is this kid making all that noise out of New Orleans, Choppa?" And P said, "Choppa. Shit, I signed him last week. Y'all want that Choppa album?" So I'm sitting under the car porch with my dad. God bless the dead Doc. Rest in peace. I'm sitting under the car porch with my dad, and I get the call from Swag Bob, and he like, "Man, P, what's up, boy?" He's like, "P won't talk to you." I'm like, "P, like, you serious?" Like, I'm excited. So I get on
Right.
the phone like, man, what's up? Whoa, they, whoa, 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 whoa. And I'm like, he said, man, I got a flight for you to come to whoop, whoop, whoop. So I went. And ever since then, my feet didn't hit the ground no more. Like I was just floating on air, just performing around the world, So I really appreciate what Master P did for me. He saw something in me and took me to another level. I know a lot of people have a lot of negativity to say about the man, but I always speak positive because he took me from a place of this local scene
Hmm.
and got me away from that and took me to a national stage. And I was appreciated the same way I was appreciated local to the world. So he know how to pick talent. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Well,
That's one thing about him.
well, and what I'll say about my experience with him as well is, a lot of people say negative stuff about every boss
Hmm.
in that realm of that type of
It could be
status.
a boss at Chick-fil-A. They ain't gonna like him.
They just
Yeah.
there's a business you have to be,
Hmm.
in a sense, non-emotional,
Right.
and when you make non-emotional decisions you piss people
Oh
off.
yeah.
And how what I actually appreciate from him is getting to know everybody and doing the tour stuff.
Hmm.
I realize that there's one thing that replicates across the whole spectrum, and it's respect.
Hmm.
And yeah, there might be some differences, yeah, there might be some off and ons, but for the most part everybody understands that the and appreciates the initial start
Right.
and push,
Right.
and which led into careers,
Hmm.
and they all want to keep that
Hmm.
respect, and so by him
If somebody give you a start, you got to keep it going. You
right.
can't just
but
sit
you
back and
but how
expect this person to just make everything happen for you.
No, but but you realize that a lot of artists will sit there and talk shit
Oh
about that
yeah.
boss, and then ruin things in the future
For
of that
themselves,
tree, that fruit tree that they
from
were all
for
part of.
themselves.
Yeah, and it's just, all of y'all have had that same type of respect for him, which has
Hmm.
made me respect him even more.
Man, let me tell you something. I remember when I first got with No Limit, we went to we shot the video in California. That's my first time being in California. I had Lamborghinis out there. I had all kind of stuff with my name on it. Like Pete treated me like a brother, And I remember us going to the radio station, and all I knew was Q93, so I knew
Right,
how to go on Q93 and be animated and make
right.
everything work. So with DJ Felly Fell, he's a real popular DJ.
Hmm.
Everybody knew who Felly Fell was. I watched P walk in there with me and say, "Hey, I need this Choppa song played. And Fella felt like, P, we don't do it like that, bro. You gotta go through the proper chase. He said, man, look, I'm on my way to the YMCA with Rome. On my way, I'm gonna be listening to the radio. We better have a Choppa interview, boy. Next thing we saw or heard, Fella Fell giving me an interview, and he told me straight up, he said, man, I know who you are because I saw the videos on Uncut. They have this thing called Uncut. Let me tell you, if you missed Uncut, y'all miss life.
Oh,
Uncut
man.
videos on BET at 12 o'clock at night. Oh,
Oh,
my
yeah. No,
goodness,
I
man. They
remember.
had some crazy songs on there. Remember
Oh, yeah.
I ain't got no panties on the dance floor. Then there's another song, White Girls. But then Choppa Style will come right behind that. And oh, my goodness, bro. That's when the regional stuff was happening. And it was so dope. When I say it just turned me on to a whole different crowd, and everybody around the world was able to see it. So when Uncut would go off, that's when you hear the pastor come on, because God, you had to turn the TV off, right?
Yeah.
You just saw all this ass
It was
shaking.
a hell of a change.
Nelly swiping cards, you know what I'm saying?
It was a hell of a change.
Man, I miss them days, bro.
I used to watch you on The Box every now and then.
Oh, man.
Remember The Box?
Yes, I remember The Box.
Yeah.
To me, The Box was our fat and all that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But you was able to touch the world and used to put numbers in or something for the box, right?
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, I think it was channel 70 or something on the cable. But I remember I had to pass 4 or 5 snow porn channels to get there.
Hey, the squiggly channel, the squiggly ones.
Yeah, which every now and then I stop for a minute.
Yeah, you'll see a boob.
And
See, I
it
didn't
would
have
come
that.
clear.
That was before Fire Stick.
Yeah,
see, I didn't have that. We didn't have the pay-per-view stuff. So, when the porn used to come through, it'd be so wiggly, squiggly, and blurry, but you'll see a nipple. I saw a nipple.
Oh, yeah,
It
was all snow, and then all of a sudden, and so, you'd watch it for 30, 45 seconds.
Oh, my goodness.
And see if you catch something, and then you'd keep moving. But no, The Box was fun, man, and but no, I enjoyed that watching you guys make a movement, man. It was crazy to watch and grow up, and now kind of be around you guys and see what it's turned into. It's a crazy legacy.
It was a seed that was planted, and just for me to be a part of that legacy, man, I'm so grateful.
Yeah.
Like we talked about a second ago, there's a lot of people that's not grateful, don't understand that when you get put in a position, it don't matter what position you in, you have to see where this chair stop at. All right, you get this right here, but you got to keep it going.
Right.
And what I did was I just kept it going by just being myself, being me. I don't care who like me. If you dislike me, you hate me, I still love you.
100%.
You know what I'm saying? And I could walk up on you with no type of interaction. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And knowing I know what you said about
Right.
me, I'm going to keep on moving because guess what? My energy is so great, And I believe that's why I'm still where I'm at today. You could drop me off anywhere.
Yeah, but that's part of
I'm
the
gonna make 'em dance.
the Southern hospitality that we all learned growing up.
Right.
You can drop me anywhere. I'll have fun with somebody.
Come on, man. The people gonna love me, boy. I'm gonna have a ride to the airport and everything. I'm telling you, I ain't gotta catch no Uber. Man, you can ride with us, Chop. Yeah,
yeah, right. Well, so talk about legacy. How do you feel about your song being sampled, and every few years you get a new artist that wants to do a little sample out of something that you did? How do you feel about that?
I love it.
Because the one thing I definitely found online was there are a lot of school bands that do Choppa style.
Yeah.
A lot,
I
St.
love to see that
Aug,
too.
and I mean that's got to be fun to see.
The most fun part about seeing the bands play it is the middle school bands and the high school bands. They wasn't even born when Choppa Style was created.
Nope.
So that makes me feel so great to know that I'm still gonna be relevant in this new
Your
era.
legacy is
saying?
continuing.
You got babies 3 years old, they doing a whole nother dance. And I'm like, it ain't how the dance go. It go like this, but hey, if you want to do
it like that, hey,
keep it going.
It might blow up on TikTok. Do it like that.
So make it happen, man. That's a blessing, bro. Even with the samples, I'm like, I love it. City Girl sampled.
Right.
Yo Gotti sampled. This is the craziest part about Yo Gotti. Yo Gotti talk about dope all day. You know what I'm saying? Cocaine white. This what all his music was about. And I got partners that's in that industry.
Right.
That do that. And when they called me and was like, boy, God, they sampled your shit. You the shit, nigga. I'm like, huh? Like, come on now. Like, so they took what God to sample for y'all to tell me I'm the shit when I done been around y'all 13 years doing the same song. But y'all hooking me up with y'all wife's sister and shit. I'm the same dude. Like, don't do me that. You know I'm the shit. I've been the shit. Don't do me that.
But you know it's harder to get recognition from someone next to you
until somebody else says.
Until somebody far away says something.
Right.
You know, and it's crazy how it's like that. But the people closest to you that see you every day, they don't see you special until someone else sees you special. Yeah.
You their cousin, you know. Yeah. So I mean, I received that too. That's how I be. So,
100%.
Like I say, it's love just to see the people continue to sample. But this is my thing, and it's a big old but. I'm talking about doing the but. It's a big old but when I say this. If y'all want to sample my song, contact me, please. Contact me first. Like, I'm on Instagram. Man, listen to me. I got a OnlyFans page, and I'm just playing. Y'all can contact me. We could do some good business. I can do it live because at the end of the day, sometimes when the songs get sampled, we don't see everything. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, I mean, that mean,
You're good.
Time was up?
No, you're good.
All right, let me go ahead and leave. Y'all I'm put out a better places. Hold on, I'm going to take something with me.
Hey guys, thanks for joining us on the Elation Podcast, episode 1 for Choppa Style. Please join us soon for episode 2.